Hello, wonderful people. Good afternoon from Dhaka, Bangladesh. Once again, welcome back to the channel. Joy here with you. I'll be doing a fragrance review from the house of MFK, Mason Francis Kirkjohn. He is one of my most favorite perfumer in designer niche game. Either way, I'm not much into niche, but I do like to sample and review them once in a while and get few. Some of my favorite house would be Creed, Tom Ford, MFK definitely, and then there are plenty more. So MFK House I really love because his fragrances, the creations, whatever he creates are really beautiful. Sometimes some of the fragrances may not work with you, but you can actually definitely see the quality, even if it's the fresher line, aqua line, or their oud line, or even the some of the other lines. So I actually have been having this sample for some time now. It's a gift from one of my brothers. He gifted me this one and then he said, I want you to try it. There are two versions of it, one female and one male. So thanks, brother, for your kind sample. This official sample, by the way. Uh, I think, hold on. Yeah, sorry, I forgot where my notes were from Fragrantica. It's there. So this is called Lumiere Noire, okay, for men. Okay, this is a 2 ml official sample, and that's what that bottle looks like. Really pretty, just like the other bottles. And the cap, I think, has this kind of like this vintage sort of look. It at first looks like dirty or something, or some sort of rust, but actually that's how the metallic cap is built. If you haven't seen these bottles, check out my other MFK reviews. You can see the full presentation. And this is the sample. I actually am wearing it here in my hand for some time. And they actually also come with a scented candle as well, which I think is going to be absolutely delightful because it smells really heavenly. So this one, I think the fragrance, I had no clue before about this line because I do not see a lot of people owning this perfume. I just saw one review, I think Lumiere Noire, by one of the female reviewers. What's her name? I forgot. Her channel, I'll leave it link below. She actually described it quite well. I smelled it a couple of days and I knew I like it a lot. I really love it. It's very gentle, it's very elegant, sophisticated, and it's just a gorgeous little fragrance right here. And not, I'm just not kissing ass because I love this house, but I really love this perfume itself. So this perfume, what you're gonna expect from this, I am not sure what I was smelling at first, but I definitely detected some rose. When you spray it for the first time, let me spray it. I know the dry down. Let me spray this and talk about it so you have some idea. So the sample, I went through a little bit of it. I'm not saying I finished half of the sample or something because I'm going to be wearing this in winter. Let's go some one spray. These are very potent perfumes. The perfume oil concentration in these, man, this perfume longevity on me so far I got from this 8 hours plus longevity. Projection is good 2 hours. Okay, so the quality definitely is there in terms of longevity and projection. So let us settle down a little bit. Let me read out the notes breakdown. The notes, as far as I think, they actually mention the notes inside the sample here. It says Shipra Udi and floral. It accents of rose, patchouli, herbaceous, and also they have scented candles. I think there's also artemisia in there. So artemisia, I don't know how it smells like in real life, but in florals I smelled it before. So this comes off as first kind of like a opening. It's very beautiful, not really typical men's fragrances. It has a little bit touch of uniqueness to it. It's very unique kind of opening. I smelled it for the first time. I did not know what I was smelling actually. So the patchouli and artemisia, the rose, they'll pop up much later. I think, let me see what else is in the opening. Cinnamon is there. I don't know, I'm smelling some sort of, it smells like a citrus, like a citrus green sort of opening. At the same time, you can slowly see just after application, it starts slowly going towards the rose. I think the whole player of the thing is rose, which is really beautiful. So if you do happen to love Declaration d'un Soir, Amouage, Lyric Man, some of the better rose scents, you're gonna really pick the love this as a masculine fragrance, even though it has sort of like feminine, like a soft touch, but it's definitely men can wear this. Okay. The fragrance is really not much change from the initial spray. It's on a dry down. It's just go here and then it just falls like straight. It's just all the way until it finishes. It's like same smell, so it doesn't have so much up and down here and there like many other niche fragrances. So this is very beautiful. I think this is going to be very perfect to wear on a dating scenario. Winter time. Why mention winter? Because this is going to be really developing beautifully during the cold weather. If you wear this in hot weather, you can. This actually has the light feeling to it, but it will work better. It doesn't have any oud in this. So I think you can try it in cloudy, rainy days. So that the whole combination, it's really unique smell. To my nose, it's very unique perfume. This another thing is, I think this can, I don't know how the women's one smell, but I think women can also wear this. Is pretty unisex to my nose. It's not uber masculine or uber uh, manly man scent. It's kind of like a, not, I'm not gonna say metrosexual, but it's going to be somewhere like between, like both genders can pull this off equally. Smells like a very classy evening scent as well. It's not really for office or gym. I wouldn't waste the sprays on those occasion. If you want to wear it casual, you can, but not to go out, have some breakfast and stuff like from your local McDonald's. This is not gonna be like a fragrance to wear in McDonald's, I guess. So classy restaurants, evening time, cooler weather, perfect fragrance, really underrated. And if you want to try something different from MFK House, this is definitely one fragrance I would highly recommend. But definitely get a sample or try to smell it in the boutique so you have better idea. Overall, longevity is pretty damn good. I'm gonna give it, let's say on average, 8.5 out of 10 for projection longevity. Very solid. Winter time. But that rose note, I tell you one thing, the rose is not for everybody. So definitely you might fall in love with the rose. You might be, let's say, turned off a little bit if you're not used to a lot of rose-based fragrance. You might think it is a little bit feminine. Okay, that's one caution. Overall, this perfume is so beautiful. Is it my number one MFK that I smelled? Perhaps not. Baccarat Rouge, Silk Mood, Oud Satin Mood. They have a Grand Soir. Grand Soir is, I think, perhaps my number one. It's just so sexy. Different people love different stuff. Grand Soir to me is the ultimate sexiness in a bottle. But this is right up there. It's 8.5 out of 10. That's what it's getting from me. Thanks a lot, brother, for letting me experience this perfume. Very beautiful so far. I'm just looking forward to wear that sample out in this upcoming winter if I'm going out for dates. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll be doing one more review back to back. Bye bye.